Julian Cotto has been a member of Central Florida Facilitators for 2 years. He received his Advanced Communicator Bronze Award in June 29th of this year. He has served as VPPR, Treasurer, and President of the Facilitators. This term, he serves as the Vice President of Education. He was conned into the position of VPE by a very slick member who told him how easy the job was. Then, after he accepted and was elected, the truth was revealed. Having predisposed DNA for slothfulness, he thought to himself, gee, I wonder if there's an easier way. I wonder if there's a lazy man's way to do VPE. Well, if you want to know the truth, you ask Google. And voila, Easy Speak. He was excited to learn how Easy Speak can simplify the club organization and accuracy of records. This excitement led him to become an Easy Speak evangelist. He hopes that clubs will become enlightened with the advantages of Easy Speak and will adopt it. So this afternoon, he is presenting an introduction to Easy Speak, where you'll learn how to set up Easy Speak, import members, import completed projects, and much, much more. Please help me welcome Advanced Communicator Bronze, Julian Cotto.
Help out with the lights a little bit. Madam Toastmaster, guests, and fellow Toastmasters, organize your club with Easy Speak. As Madam Toastmaster said, I am lazy. My dad told me when I was young, good engineers are lazy people because they always try to find the easiest way to do anything. Why is Easy Speak such a great program for clubs in general? Well, first they automate meeting planning. Once you input everybody's goals for whatever project that they are working on, then Easy Speaks basically can automatically schedule members. When a person fulfills a role, for instance, I can go in there and give that person credit for the role, whether they bring their manual or not. As a matter of fact, when you put a person into Easy Speak, you schedule them, the program automatically gives them credit towards their leadership manual, depending on which leadership manual that they're working on. So it happens seamlessly. So the tracking of the members becomes very simple, and it's located in one central electronic depository where even if you go to other clubs, your record is cohesive, and you get credit for everything you do in every club that uses Easy Speak. It's a full data management software, automated agenda, and it frees up the officers and the VPE to do the things, support the members and support the club, instead of spending a lot of time with record keeping and filling out long lists of spreadsheets which become unmanageable after several years. Easy Speak gels the functions of the communication manuals or the communication track, the leadership track mentors. Mentors are assigned in the software, and it keeps track of all that. And it manages the meetings. So Easy Speak is kind of like a central hub, and all these functions that we now do it does it in a very nice, neat package, and it's there for everybody to see. In Easy Speak at large, in the areas and the districts, the member is connected to every club. Every club is connected to the member. So it doesn't matter where you go to give a speech, where you go to be timer, vote counter, grammarian, you get credit for it. You don't have to worry about it. The VPE or the secretary can plug in your information, and your record is updated, because everybody, just like in Toastmasters, everyone has a unique record. So what lessons did I learn? I suffered through this. You know, as an engineer, one thing engineers don't do is read directions. I mean, that's what we don't do. You know, we got to figure stuff out, right? So you need to think, if this part of it isn't about the administration, but you know, it takes a little forethought about usernames, passwords, so on and so forth. Have a backup administrator. Well, I signed up for Easy Speak first, so I'm the default administrator. I made Steven the second administrator in case I get hit by a truck. Steven can take off amongst everything else he does. He can figure this out. The VPE doesn't need administrative privileges. So basically, if VPE doesn't want to deal with the back end stuff, which is already set up, so you don't really have to fool with that, you can have administrators that basically the function is to import like past history, import membership, but once it's already set up, when you have a new member, you just plug them in. Each user is a unique user. It's to plan and be patient. You can't delete a user because each user is unique. You just can't go around deleting users. So if you make a mistake, there's a whole procedure you make to make the user, that username and password invisible, but you can't delete them. So you standardize, you reveal the training videos before you start. So now, let me show you a little bit as a user how how you can use Easy Speak. Commercial break for about 2 minutes there. I felt like Gail in technology. I'm going to boot this thing. Okay, so as you as you start with Easy Speak, what I would suggest before you log in, now everybody has a password and a username. Now you may not like the username I gave you, but you know that's too bad. It's just like when you were born, your parents gave you a name and you had no choice. And you can't change this one. All right? You got it. So before you log in, if you go to the main, if you plug in easy-speak.org, this is the home page for the whole website. And then if you go down to the bottom, you will see that there are 2 links. Look at an overview and getting started. Look at overview is a very good resource to go look at. Now, Easy Speak has great knowledge base and tutorials. So here it gives you a brief overview of what the software does. And I would encourage you to go there before you log in. Now, the other link, Getting Started, for a user, it's more administrative stuff, and for users isn't that pertinent. Now, you go to Help Options, you go to Easy Speak Video. There's about 9 videos that you can watch on Easy Speak that takes you through the different facets of how to use it. A lot of it is for the educational vice president, but you can go through these screens, and if you like videos more than reading a bunch of text, That's one way to get up to speed. Also, there's a knowledge map here that has you can find topics that you're interested in, and then you can read up on it. One of the fantastic things that I found is that these people if you have a question, they get right back to you. I mean, it doesn't take a few minutes, maybe 20, 30 minutes. You will have an answer. You can communicate with me, and I'll try to lead you in the right direction. Once you log in, you get a different menu, and it's pretty easy. Here you go to meetings. You have a calendar. Okay, now I'm booking like eight weeks ahead of time. So you have this calendar, and you can see that you can also see other clubs on there. You can see the articulators, the reliable speakers, Central Florida Facilitators, the Toasters. Whatever club in the area is on Easy Speak, you'll be able to see what their meetings are about and when they're having meetings, so you can go visit, and you can even try to schedule yourselves on their agenda if you'd like. So, and here you go to the next meeting, which is, August 17th. So if you go to the next meeting, then you can come in here, and then you can log in, and you can. I'm an administrator, so I get a different screen, but basically, you get who's going to be on there. Now, you have your own screen where you can go in and basically schedule yourselves for whatever role or whatever speech you want to give. So if you go to My Communication, you could, not My Communication, but let's see, go to My Participation, sign up for meetings, view my speech progress, view my CL, schedule speeches. So this is where you probably be spending most of your time. So if you sign up for meetings, it's kind of simple. You go in there and you sign up for whatever meeting you're going to attend or not attend. You can say, I'm going to be attending or not attending. That way, it gives the VPE the information whether they can count on you or not. If you're scheduled and you say you're not going to be attending, then it'll send me an email saying that whatever roles you are signed up for, that you cancel. Then you have My Speech Progress, and here you look at all your speeches, and as you can see, all my speeches, and it tells me every manual that I'm working on. I finished Speaking to Inform and Storytelling were the two manuals that I finished for my bronze, and then I've got a technical presentation. I've got 3 of them. One of them didn't get logged in, but I'm doing 4 today, and 5 I will do on Saturday, so I'll finish that manual. So very easily, you can see all your speeches, the titles, when you did it, on and on and on. It's all automatically stored there, so I can see it, you can see it, and it's all centrally located. You don't have to meander through volumes of spreadsheets or crap that you forgot where it was at and you lost it. It's all there. So for the user, the meetings with the calendars and the sign-up, the My Participation menu is really where you're going to spend most of your time. And of course, the help menu would encourage you to go to the help menu and at least look at the videos. Now, are there any questions? We have a couple of minutes. Yes, Gail.
In viewing your speech progress, I'm assuming that I, as a club member, not an administrator, I cannot put my speech title that I've already done the time and date.
No.
That still has to
The only people that can upload past history and past members that can change the history are the administrators. You can only deal with the future. You can't, as a user, you can't deal with the past. That's what I do. Like Linda, John, Tony, I've already, whatever information Lynn gave me on all of you, it's already there. I uploaded it a couple of days ago. So I've got everybody's in. Of course, we're not going to go back like Stephen, 15 years or Tony's 10 years or all this stuff, but we go back, maybe the last term or whatever manual you're working on. That makes it meaningful.
I was actually looking at it there myself and trying to figure out. I've got like 4 different CC manuals since I've been doing various speeches. Am I going to be able to do that there, or is it only going to let me do 1 CC at a time?
Probably 1 CC at a time.
That'll make it even more interesting.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe it'll let you do multiple CCs. But usually, it's kind of linear. So like if you were working on 2 humorous speaking manuals, normally people work on 1 at a time. Any other? Well, that's all the time we have. If you have any more questions, you can see me after the meeting. Thank you.